think you're a hater, Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's Ghetto, haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper in women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly you down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spill. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split 'em. want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sonny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleed. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleed.
Hey, salute. Peace and blessings, everybody. Hope everybody feeling well. Dr. Kid be here in a second, but shout out to my nigga All Things Big AMC FSG in the building. My brother Terrell Davis, what it do? Tracking 327, what's good, pimping? My nigga Lee Jackson, what's going on, my man? Joseph Bermia, what's popping? Creole, the motherfucking traveler, salute King. Fresh Bacon with the pies, what's up, bro? Jab Queen, salute, beautiful. Hope everything's well with you. Jeff R, what's popping, bro? Peace and blessings to you. Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. I had just spoke about you the other day, boy. I said, hope your project going good, bro. But shout out to everybody that's here. Dr. Kid be pulling up in just a second. But what's good with everybody? I hope everybody is enjoying this hump day today. My damn allergies ain't acting up like they was yesterday, but yesterday that shit got rough. I went out without no mask. I know now for the summertime, when anytime I go out there, I need to keep a mask on because that air quality killing nigga. Shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcone, big AMC FSG in the motherfucking building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Hell yeah. But yeah, allergy season bad. A lot of people been getting ear infections and shit too. I don't know what the hell going on out here. I don't know if it's a virus or what going on. Or maybe it's sinus infection. I don't fucking know. But that shit right there, that shit crazy as hell. So Tio still hasn't commented. Last thing I checked. It's kind of crazy. Because it's like one person scared, the other people happy they're scared. Like Devin Haney and Bill Haney are taking it as a win that Teofimo don't want to fight them. And I'm like, bro, that's not no win. Like, this nigga probably don't want to fight you because he's saying that your marketability sucks, that the fight ain't bringing in nothing, and that he's trying to figure out what he's going to get out the fight. Even though as a hardcore boxer fan, I would love to see the fight because they supposed to have fought 2 years ago in their prime. I would have loved to see them at 135, fight for undisputed. Teofimo could have fought Devin Haney for that green belt, the one that Loma gave up. Well, we ain't get it. Shout out to my brother LaMarcus Robinson in the building. Salute, bro. So I don't know which one to think about on that one right there. Because, like, I think about it, Bill and Devin, like I said, they trained Jermaine Ortiz, and Jermaine Ortiz gave Tio a hell of a damn fight. And he did it by not fighting Tio. That's true, Devin. I mean, Jeff R. But I also remember when they got the 140, after Tio beat Josh Taylor, he also called out Devin. And Devin wasn't trying to make that happen as well, the way it seemed. So, see, I think they was doing succession ducks. I don't know. Oh, paid in full. Salute to my man. Oh, bro, I fucks with the CMOS, bro. I know what CMOS is. It's not sick. It's my motherfucking allergies, bro. I got real bad allergies. But yeah, I really don't get sick unless it be like a stomach virus or something. But most of my shit be my motherfucking damn allergies and shit. And sock passe to my boy Picasso in the building. Salute, pimping. They had these damn, and I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be careful that CMOS paid in full. They got this damn shit at GNC. It's called sweet and salted caramel or salted caramel CMOS, right? they got the sea moss and like some chews, right? Or raw honey. See, they told me to get some raw honey from like local. Cause I've had raw honey before, but it wasn't local. I guess they say you got to get local raw honey, something like that. That's what somebody told me. Because it's like the local shit. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get some local raw. But what the hell was I saying before that? Damn, I lost my whole train of thought. Damn. Oh yeah, I was talking about that salted caramel, like GNC. They got sea moss like chews that come in a package. They like chews, and they got this daggone salted caramel kind. Man, I ended up eating. You're supposed to eat just one. Man, that shit was so good. I know I ate about like 9 of them things. Boy, I said, wow. Nah, I'm not talking organic Creole. Raw is always organic, bro. I'm talking about like I'm talking about it's gonna be raw, but I'm talking about like local. Like, each area has a different local topography. Like it's different stuff in different states. And like, the honey is made from the plants. I really don't know how it go. I just know that's what I was always told to do. Charlo beats Vergil easy. But see, organic ain't necessarily raw, Creole, because it could be organic, but it could be processed already as well, but it still be organic. Raw is like straight from the cone. Like raw is the one that if you don't use it in a certain amount of time, it'll start blocking up. Like in the damn container, it'll start blocking up and become solid. I've seen the honey that still got motherfucking bees in it and got like pieces of damn, honeycomb and stuff in it. Yeah, that's the one right there slogan. Organic, raw, unfiltered. Yeah. Or you can just get one from the bee farm. Theirs be pure honey right there anyway, raw. And I was thinking about getting me a little bee farm and stuff because I be seeing them people like they be going by, snatching up the little bee farms, putting them in a little box and shit. I said, man, them things look kind of neat. And I'm like, hell, might not get stung or nothing. And I just found out a couple of days ago that male wasp and bees, they can't even fucking sting you. It's always the female. Like the male wasps don't have the stingers. World of Animals salute, King. Your name World of Animals, so I know you already knew that. But if you ever get stung by a wasp, it ain't by a male, it's by the female. And the reason why the female can sting because they can also insert the eggs. Like, that's a bunch of random knowledge real quick. Exactly, Creole. Always the female. I'm telling you, always the vicious one. Exactly. You know what else they doing, Picasso? They also been flying over lakes and rivers, dropping these sterile ass fish in there. Like they've been doing a lot of fish drops, and the fish that they're dropping in the lakes and shit are sterile, and they're also laboratory made and shit. So they doing that to get them fish to go out there. Like some of them can breed and some of them are sterile. But they're getting them to go out there and mess up the natural fish population so the fish that we be eating will be motherfucking laboratory made and shit. Like this shit crazy, really, how they really doing shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what Dr. Key at. I know she be on the other time, boy. Yep. But we about to see it this weekend, dude. Yeah, JFR, if you notice, they be having them planes, and when they be dropping that water over them damn lakes and shit, it be fishing there, and this fish that they done messed with in the labs and shit. They trying to mess up the natural, you know. But they do all types of things, bro. For real, like, it's crazy. But I'm ready for that fight card this weekend, though. I'm ready to see what Abdullah Mason does with a little step up in competition. Like, I'm putting Abdullah on a time limit. He can't let Nakatilia go more than 6 rounds. If Abdullah Mason, who I think he is, Nakatilia can't go 6 rounds. I want him in 4 or less. I want him in 4 or less. But we're gonna see how that goes. And I don't understand why so many people are thinking this Keyshawn and De Los Santos fight is gonna be so motherfucking competitive. I don't get it. I really don't. Like it. I went over this the other day. Edwin De Los Santos' claim to fame is El Rayo, knocking out El Rayo. And he was almost knocked out himself. But this is the El Rayo that lost to Chris Colbert, got the shit whooped out of him by Gary Antoine. And this is the Edwin De Los Santos that my nigga William Foster III put hands and feet on. He lost to Shakur. He beat El Rayo. What statement victory is that? Like, this shit right here, man. I don't get it. Like, when has he been? Like, Edwin has never been top 5. Like, they treating this nigga like he top 5. Hell, even Frank Martin talk about, I don't think he can beat De Los Santos. Like, Frank, you too, Frank? Like, damn. The only thing De Los Santos has is a little pop. We seen he don't have no boxing ability. When Edwin De Los Santos fought Shakur, he hurt Shakur early, right? What kind of top 5, matter of fact, what type of top 10 fighter cannot beat a one-armed fighter? Cannot finish it off, cannot cut the ring off, cannot close the show with 2 working hands, and you going against the nigga that's motherfucking handicapped. That Shakur fight showed me De Los Santos' ass. If he would have stepped on the gas, made a little pressure, he could have won that fight. That shows me he ain't got the boxing acumen. He doesn't have the IQ, and he basically just doesn't have the brains to close out the fucking show or the boxing ability. Because with Shakur hurt, because he folded Shakur over early and hurt him. Like, that nigga could have came forward with the jab and kept pressing down on Shakur. Shakur could only use one arm. You ever heard of a one-arm man in the ass contest? Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. De Los Santos is not that guy. He's not that guy. But people gonna make this a big win because, oh man, him and Shakur. You've had some people talking about if Keyshawn Davis beats De Los Santos, Does he have the best resume at 135? And I'm like, what? Like they like he beat Pedraza, Lemos, Baranchik. I'm like, okay, y'all forgot about the Nahir Albright fight. I said he brought Pedraza down to 135. I said he fought Lemos at 140 something. So if you want to give him credit for Lemos, then you got to give Tank credit for Ryan, basically. And if you want to give him credit for Lemos, you got to give Tank credit for Barrios. Because Tank and Barrios fought at 140. Keyshawn and Lemos fought at 141. Next day weigh in 144. Y'all see how that work out now? But they're not saying that. Then you got Devin Haney, number 1 at welterweight, and they ain't fought at 147 yet. Skills from New Orleans, salute, King, peace and blessings. The number 1 WBC welterweight, and he's trying to fight all his fights at a contracted weight below the damn limit. But I always thought if you fought at a catchweight, it wasn't for the title. Devin's number 1 at 147 at the WBC, Picasso. Like he's the number 1 contender. Yep. But hasn't fought a fight at 147. Ain't even campaigning at 147. He campaigned at 144, 145. Hey, your guess is as good as mine, Picasso. Your guess is as good as mine. I guess they sway in the public. Who knows? But yeah. And Devin is 26, 27 now. I think he's 27 now. Yep. But yep, we got Keyshawn and Abdullah both about to put this smear campaign on Shakur this weekend. And that's going to be epic, the way that's going down. And then I'm just wondering about this Shakur and Zepeda fight, right? Because I was thinking about it. If Shakur's on top of his game, if Shakur can fight like if Shakur can fight like he did at 130, Zepeda get picked the fuck apart. I'm just telling you. Zepeda would get picked apart. But I haven't seen that Shakur that fought Jamel Herring. I haven't seen that Shakur in a while. I didn't see it versus Padley. I didn't see it versus Artuin. I didn't see it versus Edwin. Because see, I may talk a lot of shit about Shakur and all that right there. But to be honest, the only person that beats a slick black fighter is a slick black fighter. That's it. Like if we can see the Shakur that motherfucking down fought Jamel Herring, Valdez and them, then yes, Shakur could pick Zepeda off. But I haven't seen that Shakur. I haven't seen that Shakur in a while. And shout out to Strong J coming through the building with, is that Coltrane blowing his horn? I don't even know. But salute to Dr. Key in the building. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And y'all know y'all support the grind. Hit the PayPal, the Cash App. Y'all support the grind. Who that, Coltrane piece?
No, it's Miles Davis.
Oh, I could barely see it. It's small as shit.
Well, thank you. Well, hello, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday. I feel like this week is just flying. Yes. Happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope y'all having a wonderful Wednesday. And Lord have mercy. And because I'm sorry, I just saw the list. Lord, Bill is on one this morning. Somebody done pissed Bill off today. But I hope y'all having a wonderful Wednesday. God bless you and your family. Shout out to Up for his beautiful wife and family. I'm dedicating my portion of the show to, I forgot to say happy birthday to one of the greatest blues musician, jazz musician of all time. Miles Davis albums, and particularly the King of Blue, which is one of my favorite jazz albums. I only know a few jazz albums, but I know me some Miles Davis and Billie Holiday and all of them. And it's still being studied to this day in universities, and conductors around the world are still trying to get that sound of his. That's the imprint that Miles Davis had back in the day. And that's really it's really unheard of, because we're talking about the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, when, Black artists had to go through above and beyond. And Miles Davis was one of those. So I want to say happy belated birthday to Miles Davis. Also happy, it's been 9 years, I think, that since we lost Muhammad Ali. So I would like to say continue to rest to that king. Thank you, Muhammad Ali, for everything that you have done. And also a happy birthday to Curtis Mayfield. Y'all know I'm gonna bring all the heat. So happy birthday to another GOAT, Curtis Mayfield. Thank you for your contributions to music, Curtis Mayfield. But let's kick this off, y'all. Those are my dedications. A true emperor. Yes, he was Marcus. Yes, he was Marcus, darling, in the building. Hey, Creole. Brian, the king of the chat. How you doing? Hey, Jeff. Hey, Lee, to the beautiful Queen Ty in the building. Hey, Skills, where you been? How you been, King? I hope all is well with you. And if I don't see, if I haven't said anything, of course, I'm going to get you on your way in. Hey, Picasso. Always good to see you. Billie Holiday is part of my bloodline. I'm jealous. That is a hell of a bloodline. That was my girl. Do you hear me? It's like, I took a course real quick in college. I took a course, an elective, in theater and music and anthropology and everything. So I'm kind of like well-versed in so many areas, because I literally just was like, hey, I want to take this and see what this is. And I studied movies and theater from back in the day, black and white films, all the way to current. And the role that Billie Holiday, Dandridge, and the rest of them played was absolutely amazing and so pivotal. So that is an awesome bloodline, because Billie Holiday, I don't think y'all know how cold-blooded she was when it came to music and movies back then. And it's so sad that it was so much segregation and everything back then, to where we don't really know where Billie Holiday could have really went. So that's awesome. That's an awesome bloodline to be a part of. Shout out to your bloodline.
Hey, guess who my bloodline is?
Hey, Mr. Altruistic.
I got Jesus, Moses, and Aaron in my bloodline.
Amen. Upper.
Now, because guess what? Like, even though my dad's dad that was black, and his mom was Haitian, right? And so they went over there. They stayed married over there. So the bloodline still stays right there, even though he's still Haitian. So my dad's dad is half Haitian, half, Judah, but still he's on the Judah set. But, it comes down. So my dad, even though he Haitian, he still got Judah blood. So it come down. So like I said, my bloodline has King David. It has Jesus. Well, Yahweh Shai, So yeah, let's talk about the bloodline.
Lord Jesus. Thank you. Now, let's get to some boxing talk, okay? Did you want to finish up anything that I was what you were saying before I came on?
Oh shit, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Oh, we was talking about Devin, how he's number one at the WBC and ain't fought at 140. Yeah, 147.
We'll definitely get there, because we have a lot of Devin and Bill news to get to. They've been cutting up the past 48 hours. And of course, I'm going to bring you guys the whispers, all the information that was told to me, and we're going to weigh it out. Okay. Y'all tell me who's ducking, who's not. I'm going to bring y'all everything. Y'all know I always do. But before we get there, my people in South Florida, they are saying they're having a hard time predicting the hurricane season this year because of all of the eliminations that the administration has done. So please, y'all, be on alert. Just always make sure y'all got stuff stocked up. And always keep your gas tank half above the halfway mark, just in case that time come, they can go ahead and you can go on ahead and leave, because it is being reported that they cannot accurately predict the hurricanes for this year.
All right. They can't look at the fucking radar that they've been looking at every year. Yeah.
No, they can't. No, but he cut them all, and he got rid of the apparatuses and the devices. Okay, well, anyways,
you know they still know what the fuck going on. Come on, man.
Well, I'm just saying that's what is being reported.
That's just trying to let them destroy the black community so they can come back in with the apartheid and everything. Well, let's go ahead and go.
Oh Lord! But anyways, I'm just saying I don't know nothing about that.
What Kanye say when they wasn't doing that? Not the hurricane down there. And what was the hurricane that hit New Orleans?
Katrina.
Yeah, after Katrina came through. What Kanye say? He said, "Man, don't even like black people." Okay. They wasn't doing nothing. FEMA wasn't doing shit for us, man. They just trying to see something. It's probably gonna hit my people down there in Little Haiti and shit. They trying to let it wipe them down, man. I know what's going down. I see.
Well, I don't know.
King, salute, King. Peace and blessings.
Well, I don't know. I just know that we have a lot of folks from Florida that listen, and I just want all my people that, you know what I'm saying, listen in Florida and along that coastline to be prepared, you know what I'm saying, because this is a family over here. Also, shout out to our playback gang and those that are listening while I work. Everyone from Miss Joette, Mr. Animalistic, EB Sweat a Lot, Jermaine Wood, and D1 and all those others. Salute y'all. But let's get into this. Let me get into the housekeeping first, if y'all don't mind.
All this shit is Biden's fault, but go ahead.
Hi, D. Oh Lord. Hi, DZ. Hi, Opulent. Good to see you. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay. I just want to make sure, just all my people in the coastline. But let's get this going, y'all. First of all, dang, you guys, I didn't know I needed this fight, but the Nick Ball and Luis Nery fight was going to be playing for the undercard on the Haney versus Teofimo fight, which is now being postponed. So I'm going to keep my eye on this to see where they can place this, because that's a really good fight. I didn't know that I needed. But we're going to put an asterisk by that postponement because I'm hearing that.
Didn't Inouye fight Nery?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
at
did.
122, right?
Yes.
So he moved up to 126 now?
It looks that way, yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I thought I was tripping.
No,
salute to my guy, PGB Big Dog, and my man, Oakland LDTV. Salute.
Hey, King L, good to see you. Now next thing, let's get also I would like to say Shakur Stevenson. I didn't blame it, King L. I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to make sure that my people in Florida is okay. But anyways, also would like to give a big shout out to Shakur Stevenson. He is in there. He has Akhmadov as a sparring partner. I did not think that, and I don't know why I continue to forget about Akhmadov, but that's actually a very good sparring partner for Shakur Stevenson in his bout with William Zepeda. Also, their tickets are going on sale. Pre-sale tickets should have went on sale today or tomorrow for the July 12th card. So if you're going to be in New York City or live in New York, July 19th. I keep saying the 12th. July 19th. In the New York area for the fight, make sure y'all get tickets, man. Make sure y'all get the tickets for the Edgar Berlanga and Shakur Stevenson fight card. They trying to make sure Inouye gets the easiest route once he moves up, Ball or Nery, in my opinion. Well, Turkey wants Nick Ball versus Inouye real bad.
Hey, Makhmadov 147.
Batir Akhmadov. I think that's how you say his name.
I thought he was. I might be tripping.
I'm thinking about his pressure and everything. I think that's a really good sparring partner, Upper.
Shout out to my brother Oakland LDTV in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King. Also, just need 4 more people to support it. Wasn't Makhmadov the number 1 for Earl Spence, and then The white boy beat him. What's the white boy that duck boots? Shit. The undefeated white boy. Damn.
Oh, the one with the eye issues. The one. What happened to him?
Yeah. Remember, he beat Akhmadov, right?
What is his name again? What chat? What's the guy name who eye got messed up? His eye gone or something. Something happened to his eye, and he couldn't fight.
Cody Crawley.
What happened to Cody Crawley?
That nigga faded back.
He
say shit. Anymore. He say shit. If I don't say nothing, they won't make me fight Boots.
He's not even ranked anymore.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm about to go look and see what's up with him real quick. I'm about to go look him up real quick. Hold on.
I hope Cody Crowley eye is okay. Somebody check on Cody Crowley eye. Somebody go check on. I heard a rumor PBC leaving Amazon Key. I didn't hear that. I definitely did. I don't know about that. Maybe he's retired. Hey, B-Dog. I don't know. Mental issues. Thank you, Picasso. I don't know. That's a good question. He's not even ranked anymore. Prayers up for Cody. But anyways, shout out to Shakur Stevenson sparring Akhmadov for the Williams Zepeda fight. I really like that. I always forget about Akhmadov, but that's a really good sparring partner. That's actually perfect, his style. A really good style for Shakur Stevenson to go against Williams Zepeda. That's really good. Just like I said, Canelo does need Boots Ennis to get ready for Bud Crawford. That's the perfect sparring partner. Hey, Mr. Altruistic. Speaking of getting ready, Frank Martin is back on his tour. He's letting the fans know that can y'all please demand to see him so that he can at least get 2 to 3 fights this year. He does not like being inactive. When asked about about getting into the ring, he said that he can't get no phone calls. So 140, what's going on? Are the fighters ducking Frank Martin? They don't want to fight him at 140?
You know, Cody Crowley ain't posted on his social media since 2024.
I hope Cody is okay. What is some really
I just looked at his Instagram and stuff. June 2024 was the last time he posted. And shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic, in the Cash App with the $20 holler. Appreciate you, bro. I just need 3 more people to support the grind now. Just give me 3 more people to support. How the hell you ain't posted on your social media in a whole year?
Fresh Baker said he was at a mental health event. They think his pops passed. Oh, he going through it. Okay.
He said what?
Okay. They think he was at a mental health event and that his pops, they saying.
Oh, yeah, his pops dead.
Okay. Prayers to him. Okay, take all the time you need, Cody. We got you. Pay said, hey, tell Cody to give me my money and I'll give him his damn eye back. Thank you, Pay. Thank you so much for that. GM said Akhmadov ain't gonna help. I think Akhmadov is a good sparring partner for Shakur Upper for the Zepeda fight. That's really good. Y'all don't think so, Upper Chat? That's a really good fighter for Zepeda. Shakur sparring Akhmadov for the Zepeda fight. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's good. Get you a pressure fighter, yeah. Like I said, if Shakur could fight like he did versus Harry, like I said, nobody beats a slick black fighter but a slick black fighter. I mean, Mexicans give them a good run for their money, but you know, the cream of the crop is still the cream of the motherfucking crop. But I haven't seen Shakur in that rare form lately. Like, he hasn't been in that form. Like, Shakur hasn't looked the same at 135. It's like he regressed.
Um, 327 said Cody Crowley, his eyes does not meet the minimum requirements of the Penn Athletic Commission. Now, if Fundora eyes can meet the Athletic Commission, then Cody can now. Come on now. Fundora, have y'all seen how thick
Fundora got LASIK?
Oh, well, maybe Cody got to get LASIK then. So it could be a good barometer for him. I think so too, Rod. Somebody he already sparred. Yes, right, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. How you doing, Queen? Okay, so yeah, so that's up with Shakur. Shakur is using Akhmadov to get ready for Williams Zepeda. Perfect. And remember, the tickets are pre-sale tickets. And I think the full tickets going on sale this weekend for the July 19th card for Shakur Stevenson and Edgar Berlanga's fight card. Great fight card. I can't even stunt. Okay, thank you, GM. Lord Jesus, thank you. October. He retired from boxing on October 22nd. I guess I missed that one. Yes, they are opulent. Okay, GM. Well, let's see. We over a little over about 5 or 6 weeks left for the fight. So countdown. It's officially countdown season for the Shakur and Berlanga fight card. I cannot wait because I'm so tired of you going back and forth with me about this and other people about their opinion. So let's see. But anyways, last up, I was talking about Frank Martin. Frank Martin said that them fighters ain't calling him back. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get fights in. Frank Martin also said in an interview that he was drained fighting Tank Davis, and this is why he had to move up. So, of course, this caused an uproar. People are saying, oh, my God, Tank Davis drained another fighter. How? It was a 135 fight, no catch weight. That was a bad camp that Frank Martin was in. And if anything, how is it Tank's fault that these guys are not fighting in their actual weight size? You got to get down to fight at 135. You get down to fight at 135.
So he's drained at the biggest fight at 135. But when he fought Lil Ali at 135, he wasn't drained. When he fought all them other fighters at 135, he wasn't drained. So the one fight that you get your ass whooped, now you was drained. Now you've been sitting here chasing that man in the WBA this whole time. So then when you finally catch up to him and he whoop your ass, then you was drained. Like, come on, man. Let's keep this shit motherfucking damn straight. And shout out to my man Big Carlton in the Cash App with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, King. I just need 2 more people to support the grind for the day. But niggas kill me with that shit. Like, man, you lost. Shit.
Exactly. Hey, and go ahead and wrench up Juke right there. Salute, Queen. Good to see you, Queen. She be over there on 2 Cents channel cooking her, Miss Ty, Big Supreme.
You said wrench up who?
Jupe, Jup, right there in the chat.
Okay.
That's one of the queens in the building. She be over there cooking. Cody was dealing with multiple eye surgeries. Okay. So yes, prayer to Cody. I'm so sorry to hear that. My goodness. Okay, I won't ever bring that up again. He said it was a hard weight cut. Lame's out here saying he drank. Exactly, Marcus. But my whole thing is he's saying that he's a different fighter, but he wasn't he wasn't himself and all, the excuses. So now people are saying that Frank Martin was drained, and they're trying to add that to a list, put that on Tank Davis' resume, like, oh, he was drained too. That wasn't Tank's fault. If y'all are not cutting weight, or y'all are not fighting the accurate weight size or weight limit, that's not on the other opponent. You signed your name on the dotted line. Let's keep it going. The only person that should be complaining about this drain stuff so far, in my opinion, is Chris Eubank Jr. because that man damn near died. I saw it. I was terrified for that man, okay? That's what you call weight drain. When you got to shrink down to fight somebody that's 2 or 3 weight classes below you. Okay, Chris Eubank did not look good. Hey, Jay Grant.
Jay Grant Jr. salute. The beautiful queen Ashley Corner in the building salute. Now the problem was Tank done little boy that nigga. That's what happened. Tank little boy that nigga. He was punking the nigga the whole damn time. Like he was taking the nigga manhood, making jokes about the nigga, telling him he gonna beat the nigga girl like a drum. Like, come on, man. And he would flinch at Frank and Frank would jump like hell. Like the nigga was scared. I mean, a lot of people try to be brave, but shit, your true colors come out when you're going against a real fucking monster. Like, it's good. You can be gangster versus an RTM. You can be gangster versus a Lil Ali. But when you're going up against a motherfucking stone cold motherfucking killer, then you start getting butterflies and get bubble guts. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was scared. Shit. Well, he ain't got to front like he wasn't. Shit.
Yeah, true. Hey, Ashley's going to make sure I subscribe to my girl channel. But speaking of Upper, I'm scared. I'm scared for Chris Eubanks Sr. Speaking of Junior, do we want to see it? Chris Eubanks Sr. is apparently getting an exhibition fight lined up, potentially on the rematch of Conor Benn and Chris Eubanks Jr. card. Do we like it? I told y'all these older cats is coming back. Okay, they trying to show
older
y'all
fighters, bro. These motherfuckers didn't invest their money right.
Oh, come on. Come on. Now, Chris Eubanks Sr. said he loved the game. He inspired. He ready to get back out there. Come on, y'all.
That nigga was a POS, a piece of shit. And he used to always showboat like he was greater than what he was.
Well, I mean, they talking Jamal Charlo versus Eubanks. Jamal Charlo is actually a lottery ticket right now. It's a lot. We're going to get there, Rod. I'm going to add him to the list.
Smokes motherfucking Eubanks.
Thank you for that information. We gonna I'm gonna add him to the list because there's a line of people. I'm gonna get y'all that list in a little bit. Frank said that 10 count was too fast. Lord jeez, thank you, Jay Grant. But are we loving it though? Chris Eubanks Sr. exhibition fight. So we got the return of Manny Pacquiao, Chris Eubanks Sr., Chocolatito, and Nonito Donaire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and Oliver McCall upper. Oliver McCall been doing his thing. So he should have a fight coming up. So we got all 5 fighters above 40 that's coming back into the game, y'all. Y'all excited? Yeah.
Salute the no-fly zone. Like I said, Oliver need to sit his ass down. But like I said, that's my stablemate. So I'm always respect him, support everything he do, but he need to sit his old ass down.
Oh, y'all some haters, y'all. Y'all some haters. All need to retire. Well, y'all know I'm gonna bring
exactly, but like when you get older, you don't heal. You don't heal that well. Now you really want to risk getting CTE at this age? Shout out to my nigga, that dude named Dave in the building. Salute.
Well, come on now. Well, I will say this. Obviously, they feel like they are spring chicken. So if Chris Eubanks Sr. want to come back, then damn it, let him come back up. We can't say nothing about it. Floyd Mayweather been putting on exhibitions this whole time. They like, we want to get in. So let's go ahead and just sit back and
shout out to Al Boogie. Let me ask you a question, Key. Yes. If you seen a 19 or a 20-year-old trying to jump on a 50-year-old, what would you do?
It depends on how in shape.
No, I'm just saying. If we normalize this shit, that's not right. Like if in everyday life, if we seen a nigga in his 20s jumping on a 40 or 50-year-old person, that man would be ostracized in every part of the world. But Americans are so perverted now. They're giving us dumbass shit like this on them and trying to make it right. Like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, that shit was a travesty. Like they doing this dumbass shit. Like I'm not trying to see no out of shape motherfucking geriatric motherfuckers fighting. Boxing is a young man's sport. It's the hurt game. This ain't no shit you play. This the hurt fucking locker, man.
I get it. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm gonna bring the information to y'all. I'm gonna bring the information to y'all. If he want to get back in there, he's gonna get back in there. So be looking out for a potential Chris Eubanks Sr. exhibition fight, possibly on his son's undercard. Hey Rick, always good to see you, King. Doing exhibitions against other guys their age. Anything else I can't support? Well, that's the thing. I wonder who Chris Eubanks Sr. We know who Nonito Donaire is fighting. Chocolatito, I'm still waiting on his opponent. Oliver McCall, he seems to be fighting people around his age. And I think that's it. Who else was fighting too? What was that guy's name, y'all? Was it King Kong Ortiz? Yeah. King Kong Ortiz is back. Woo! Hey, Emmanuel. That's why we seeing these older fighters come back. Lord Jesus, the legends that squandered their wealth league. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. You know what? I digress. Okay, I just want to bring y'all that information. And speaking of retirements, Kosi Tanaka has announced his retirement due to a repeated eye injury. Something going on with these eyes. Tanaka will go down as the fastest fighter in history to become a 4-weight world champion as he won his titles from strawweight to super flyweight in just 21 pro fights. Have a great retirement, Tanaka. Sad to see you go. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, the juicy stuff of today's show. And also Nonito fight for a belt. Yes, I think in Argentina. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Tanaka made some chips and dip in his little career, but Tanaka also realized that damn power ain't carry up the 4 divisions unless he's getting on the Manny Pacquiao plan. And I guess he said he ain't gonna do that. He has too much honor.
Yeah, Red King Kong Ortiz said he back and ready. So I'm gonna keep my eye on who his opponent is.
Yes, man, King Kong need to sit the fuck down. I remember that fight versus Andy Ruiz, man. He need to stop. King Kong, 87 damn years old. He need to chill.
Yet Tevin Farmer is still fighting. No fly zone log out. See, y'all don't like boxing for real. Y'all
Tevin Farmer is not that damn old, my man.
He's talking about his eye, Upper. He's talking about his eye.
Man, he got the evil eye. That eye will leave a nigga locked in place. So he can stop him with some power.
Thank you, Upper.
Tevin Farmer put that motherfucking, he hypnotized people.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you.
Hey, he hypnotized.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, guys.
No eyes.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys don't like boxing. Y'all don't like boxing. I know you guys don't, for real. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Speaking of older, Manny Pacquiao. As we know, Manny Pacquiao has a fight coming up with Barrios afterwards. If he wins the fight, he is chasing Tank Davis. But he has some things to say, Upper in chat. Okay? He said, first of all, for y'all saying, particularly people in this chat, disrespecting the legend, saying that he's doing it for money. He said he ain't doing this for money. I rested my body for 4 years. I've been in boxing for 30, so it was a good rest for my body. Now I'm back, and I'm excited to give the fans a good fight. He's doing it for his legacy, okay?
Okay, if it's for his legacy, why the fuck is he trying to call out somebody weighing down 135 when he's fighting at 147 right now? Nigga, you're trying to get the payday, nigga. You're trying to get the bag. Stop. Stop, Manny. Stop.
Well, he said that he's also going for his legacy. He wants to break his own record. My goal is to leave a legacy for my boxing fans, a legacy that I can leave the younger generation training to be a champion. He also has some words. Okay, thank y'all. For Floyd Mayweather. Now, we all remember the highly anticipated fight that occurred back in 2015. Manny
he want to do a rematch with Floyd, but he ain't fighting for the money. All right, Manny, what the fuck ever, dog?
Wait, let me tell you. He said that Floyd Mayweather was running the whole 12 rounds and he won our fight. How was that possible? You know, I feel sorry for the fans because the fight was boring. That's not what the fans expect from us as a fighter. If I'm a fan, of course, I want to see a good fight, changing the fight, not a fashion show. So he is speaking out, criticizing Floyd Mayweather. Said Floyd was more so focused on running in his fashion than he was on actually giving the fans a good show. What say you?
I would say like this, and Manny Pacquiao, shut the fuck up, line. Like, I hate when motherfuckers be saying Floyd Mayweather be running. Like, you can go back and look at any of Floyd Mayweather's fights from his first fight to his last fucking fight. When have we ever seen Floyd Mayweather going lateral a whole fight? When have we seen this now? If anybody could tell me a fight that you seen Floyd Mayweather going lateral like Shakur Stevenson and shit like that, please tell me. Floyd Mayweather sits right in fucking front of you and he's in that fucking Philly shell and you can't fucking hit him. Manny Pacquiao was shadow boxing and Floyd was tagging his ass the same way Canelo was. Floyd is not about to waste his goddamn energy going around that motherfucking room. You feel what I'm saying? You've never seen Floyd lateral. Like, Floyd right there in your shit, you just can't hit him. Just say you couldn't hit, man, and then you lied talking about you threw your shoulder out, nigga. Shut the fuck up, Manny. You trying to get another payday. You trying to fight Barrios, you trying to fight Tank, then you trying to get a rematch with Floyd. Nigga, you broke. Broke. Shit.
Thank you, Upper. I think it's a little bit of
nigga Floyd beat the nigga that put you face down, ass up. Nigga made you do the Devin Haney. Like, nigga. And then you keep trying to compare your resume with Floyd Mayweather. Oh, Manny Pacquiao, 8 division champ. No, you a 7 division champ, nigga. Because at 140, you won the IBO. That's not a major belt. Whenever it's a black fighter, they always like to say it's not a major belt. So use the same logic with Manny Pacquiao. He's a 7-division champion. Floyd is a 5-division champion. So when they always say, "Oh, Manny's an 8-division champion," Floyd's just 50-0. No, Floyd's not 50, just 50-0. He's a 5-division champion, while Manny Pacquiao is a 7-division champion. Manny Pacquiao has over 5 losses. Floyd is 50-0. Floyd beat Manny Pacquiao. He beat the man that knocked out Manny Pacquiao. Their resumes are not even fucking close. Floyd has the most undefeated fighters on his resume and the most champs on his resume. Like, I hate when they try to motherfucking damn, and that shit be crazy.
Well, speaking of crazy, Ryan Garcia's hand, looks like it's his right hand. He took a picture of it. He recently had surgery and said that he's healing up. But Oscar De La Hoya has other plans. Oscar, in a recent interview during the fight, he stated that he wants Ryan Garcia to take the rest of the year off to get his mental together. However, as we all know, Ryan Garcia, in a open chat thing that they do on Twitter, whatever that's called, has stated that he wants Devin Haney next. So it looks like there's some conflicting things going on where Oscar wants Ryan to sit out for the rest of the year. Ryan said he want all the smoke. What say y'all? What's going on?
Shout out to the beautiful Queen Arena in the building. Salute, Queen. Shit, man, Ryan need to do something.
He did have surgery. Salute to the beautiful Queen Harena. Hey, Zulu. Good to see you. Trying to minimize the real talent, uplift a PED hit, Lord. Manny always makes excuses. My shoulders, my feet, my back, my neck, and my back. Okay. Thank you.
And he could have fought Floyd at 140. Well, Floyd still has some stank for his ass, but he was scared of needles. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. You scared of needles, but you steady taking injections, nigga.
Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Speaking of injection and needles, Jaime Munguia. As we all know, Jaime Munguia tested positive for a PED substance over his May 3rd fight against Bruno Taraz. Well, he has came out with another statement. He will have to appear before the British Boxing Board of Control and presiding commission for the event and discuss what's going on. We are still waiting for his B sample, but he wanted to say first it's important to reiterate Jaime Munguia has never tested positive in over 100 anti-doping tests across his professional career until now. His records speak for itself. He has always complied with VADA testing protocols and built a reputation as a clean and respectful fighter who honors the integrity of the sport. We ask the boxing community to remember that context before rushing to judgment. The test in question was one of multiple tests conducted during training camp. All others came back clean. The positive A sample result was unexpected and deeply concerning to us. So he tested positive during camp. Wait a minute.
While he was cycling. So how the hell they still make the fight if he tested during camp? Why wasn't this shit mentioned before he got in the ring?
I'm going somewhere with this. Now, peep game upper. You ready for this?
He was. Which camp was he in? Was he with the nigga with Canelo?
I think so. But look.
They got that carne asada. Yeah, that was that carne asada.
But look at this though. We are rigorously reviewing every product Jaime has used, including supplements, pharmaceuticals, treatments, and anything else that could be relevant. This is a meticulous process, and we are committed to uncovering how the system may have entered in his system. Now, upper in chat, who remembers the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fiasco with that testing?
Oh, you know I remember it. You know I fucking remember it.
So isn't it very interesting? I just want to point out the differences. Isn't it very interesting that Vada, aka Victor Conte, was the same one that helped Canelo get over his hump, and now that Jaime Munguia is with Canelo now, they are doing the same for him and going through all the protocols. But when Ryan Garcia was they had
that motherfucker the next day.
They not only did they have it the next day, but they were bashing him and saying that it was not the supplements, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, but we come to find out it was a supplement. So I'm just showing the inconsistencies. You could
guess
definitely
what? That's that Ryan Garcia was also going against Victor Conte's employer. But it's funny how Victor Conte keeps making, and I brought up how he did with the Canelo situation. It's funny how Victor Conte flip-flops when it's one of his people. But when it's somebody else, then he tries to get the blame off and everything. But it's all good. Salute to the beautiful queen, 2 Cent Boxing, and Darius Warren in the building. Salute, homie. It's just funny. It's just real funny, man.
He also went on to say, we also want to clarify that Eddie Reynoso serves only as Jaime's trainer. He is not involved in Jaime's nutrition, supplementation, or medical oversight. Wow, why couldn't Derek James get this when people were saying that Derek was providing? Hold on. Likewise, no one on Canelo Alvarez's team has any role in overseeing Jaime's regimen or in any way responsible for this situation. Any implication that Reynoso or anyone associated with Canelo's team bears responsibility is entirely unfounded and unfair. Where was Derek James? Where was Derek James? Where was this statement for Derek? Oh,
you know why? God. Let me ask you a question. So when Canelo popped dirty, was that not Eddie Reynoso? When motherfucking Valdez and his motherfucking herbal tea popped dirty, was that not Eddie Reynoso? So when all these Eddie Reynoso fighters is popping, it's funny. Eddie is the damn head coach, and he don't know what this fighter's putting in their system. Come on, man. Come on.
But this really just shows you the favoritism and the stuff that they're willing to go through.
It's called the complexion for the connection.
No, this is called money, because Canelo and Conte helped Canelo. Canelo's been helping him. Obviously, I mean, it appears that way to me. And anybody that's associated with this camp is going to get the benefit of the doubt. Whereas Ryan Garcia, they quickly threw him underneath the bus, didn't give him the benefit of the doubt.
And you know what?
James through everybody, and now they're still. Derek has a poster floating around saying, "Look at Derek. He's working with 2 drug cheats, and they're not saying nothing. But we want to get on Eddie Reynoso." And they showed Alicia Baumgartner and Ryan Garcia. But where was Victor Conte to cover for Derek James in this matter? Like, wow, okay.
You know what it is, Key. You know exactly what it is.
It's connections, it's money. Like, wow. I just wanted to bring that to y'all.
And plus, it's funny. Ryan had left Eddie Reynoso's team too. See, if Ryan would have stayed there, it probably would have been a different story.
But now they're saying, that the VADA test, it came back negative during training camp. Okay, now Ryan went through the whole training camp and tested negative, and then the day before, he had a billionth in his system, and they quickly threw him underneath the bus. But Munguia, they are making sure that Munguia is protected. So if he goes before the Boxing Board of Commission, that's the same commission that Conor Benn went in front of. We already know what happened with Conor Benn. Nothing. So expect the same with Jaime Munguia. Expect it to be blamed on supplements or something like that, and that this will be swept underneath the rug, and it will be appeared as a fluke. Whereas Ryan Garcia has to wear the jacket, unfortunately, and all that's associated with him. That's what I'm trying to put out.
Oh, yeah, it's called the corruption of Victor Conte. Like, Victor Conte is like controlled opposition. He lets people cheat who he wants to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Rick Timms. Why Allah didn't tell Devin Haney brother that Haney Munguia was going to pop dirty? Damn it.
I know 2 cents, Baumgartner, but of course, this is what happened when they threw Ryan Garcia and all of his camp underneath the bus. Look at the jacket that they now all have to wear, and look at how they're about to let Eddie Reynoso and the rest of them skate free. That's pretty much, I just read it to y'all. That was the exact statement from VADA, not from Eddie Reynoso, not from Jaime Munguia. That was from VADA. Look at what they're doing for Jaime Munguia. That's what I wanted to show y'all. No outrage, no uproar. And if I would have not brought this article to y'all, y'all wouldn't even have known about it. Hey, Tierland.
But didn't they change that fight to a no contest?
No, they're still investigating. They're going to review his supplements. They're going to talk to his nutritious trainer. They're going to go through all the protocols. So we won't know anything probably until July or August. And when he goes before the boxing of the British boxing, then he will more than likely get a slap on the wrist like Conor Benn did, because Conor Benn, they said that he was negative. All he had
2 cents say what an article at, Key.
I'll send it to you, Queen. Sending it to you now. But yeah, so I just read y'all. So that's what they're doing behind me. Just wanted to put that out there. I think it's definitely unfair, but hey, what can you do? Right up. Well, and
that's right.
Lord,
well,
no upper. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, upper. Don't do it.
All right, I'm not even gonna do it, man.
Next up.
That dude named Dave asked me that question again when she not on the panel. I'll answer it for you, brother. Matter of fact, ask it in your chat and I'll answer it, brother.
Okay. Next up, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you about my pet rock.
Key, the same article came from Munguia promoter Zanfer. Yes, with Vada also commenting on that. So I think that, and I'm not saying anything because I know we have some Munguia fans in the chat. I'm not saying that he's a dirty fighter or nothing like that. What I'm saying is there's a clear-cut difference, because when other fighters have popped dirty, they were quickly thrown underneath the bus and everything else. I'm just seeing a pattern with Vada and Victor Conte with the Canelo scene versus everybody else. And maybe you will want to. Boxers should be reading this article and saying, yo, we need to link up and pay Victor to, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to go through all these protocols and put this statement out there to basically shield Jaime Munguia, then we need that type of shield too, because, you know, but I can't even say that because it's not like Jaime Munguia is even getting any really type of treatment like that. Like they're not blasting him like that. Yes.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, the almighty rock. All praise to Allah.
Thank you, Upper. Now, Yonelis Hernandez, one of our favorite fighters, one of my newest favorite fighters because of what he did to my boy Chiron. Lord Jesus.
Walked his ass down like he was on 63rd. I thought that nigga was from 63rd block the way he got walked down. Salute to Sonny Augustine in the building. Salute.
Hey, Sonny. Yonelis has his eyes on someone, y'all. Now, this person,
Adamas or what's the nigga name?
He wants Jenna back.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Akinelli. He want Akinelli.
Yes.
Akinelli ain't about to make that fight. I'll take Yonelis versus Eris, Janabek, or Adamas at this point. Shit, I want to see what the nigga can do. Fuck it.
Now, this is coming on the helms of Janabek on his Twitter rant, stating that people are afraid of him. So wait a minute now, Janabek. This young bull right here named Yonelis.
What? Oh. Who's been trying to unify with Janabek since he been there and he been turning that shit down?
Janabek said, I told you already, he's a coward. He's terrified of me, scared to death. He doesn't deserve the title of world champion. So I know somebody who isn't scared. Yonelis. That's the fight
I remember Adamas and Eroslandi tried to fight Janabek. What happened to them fights?
Allegedly it came down to money on Janabek's side. So
exactly. So how's a motherfucker scared to fight you and you pricing yourself out, nigga? And you're not even a pay-per-view star, nigga. Like niggas be killing me.
Okay, but what do we want the fight? Yonelis versus Janabek. You think he'll take it?
He ain't gonna take that fight, but I would love to see it.
I want to say, first of all, shout out to Yonelis, because after he put on that impressive performance win against Chiron, he, instead of saying, I want, X, Y, and Z, let's go back to the drawing board and everything. He's coming after straight champions. And y'all know what I do. When people start talking like that, I hold their feet to the fire. So if he cannot get Janabek at that weight, then Laura and Adamas is available. So I want all of it. You think you ready for them big boys? I think Yonelis is 10-0 or something like that. You think you ready? I want to see it. Those are all good scraps.
Yeah, shit. They had motherfucker 1-0 Lomachenko doing it. Shit. Why not?
Absolutely. Hey, Daryl, I hope you've been okay, King. I still have Janabek at number 1. I got Carlos Adames at number 1, but Janabek, I gotta see it first because Jennebeck, he talks so much stuff. I follow him on Twitter. And Jennebeck talks so much stuff, y'all. And you would think that everybody is ducking him at that weight. And it's like, come on, Jennebeck. You just had negotiations with Adames and it fell through. So I'm hoping that Jennebeck, because he's still talking greasy. That post from was a couple days ago where he's saying that people scared of him. I think he was talking about Adames. So let's see. Laura got a fight lined up. I say give me Jennebeck and Adames, and the winner gets Yonelis. I would love to see that. That will definitely shake up that division. Jennebeck is a white Devin Haney. Thank you, Rod. Thank you so much. Hey, Teach. I'm convinced Chiron did something to that man's girl. I swear to God, he did some, Teach. The way oh my God, the way Chiron got beat up. Lord Jesus.
And you know, Chiron was his best opponent to date. And he did him worse than anybody. I was like, damn, he ain't do nobody. I said, yeah, Chiron done slipped. He done did a teal on that nigga wife or something.
Absolutely.
I was like, ooh. I said, watch out, Chiron. Ooh, watch out, Chiron. Ooh. I said, he ain't gonna make it. I said, he's not gonna make it. I was like, nigga, throw in the goddamn towel. Throw in the towel.
No.
I'm sitting there looking like, damn, Breadman, you just gonna let the nigga get beat up like that? Breadman didn't give no fucks.
Breadman took a double L that day. Both of his fighters got beat up bad. Also, we want to say, speaking of bad, I feel bad. Leo Santa Cruz's father, Jose Santa Cruz, passed away a couple over the weekend, I think, or a day ago. So we want to say rest in peace to Jose Santa Cruz. He was a trainer for Leo Santa Cruz. So my thoughts and prayers and my condolences are with the Santa Cruz family, man. My apologies. Upper, can you mute, please? I don't know what that is that you untake.
My bad.
Also, yeah, I did too, Jupe. I did too. He showed a lot of heart, but Chiron, man, Chiron. I don't even know what's next. I think Chiron he should be the one to take the year off. He need a year off for after that. But let's get it. So, next up, Vergil Ortiz did an interview. Upper in chat. He want Jermell Charlo, y'all. I want that fight. I swear to God. He wants to, he heard that Mel is going to return to 154, and he said that he won it. Now, that fight is very, very, could be very well made now that we know that Golden Boy is linking up with the PBC. So I would want, in the perfect world, either Beck the Bully versus Jamal Charlo or Beck the Bully versus Resendez and Vergil Ortiz versus Jermell. Those are easy matchups to make. Not to mention, we still have the top rank in PBC 5v5 that's supposed to be coming up. They tournament still. I'm still waiting on details for that. And they could put Vergil Ortiz, Jermell Charlo. We got Xander Zayas. We have so many in a bunch.
I'm gonna tell you what to make that card look good, though.
What's up?
I don't know why you keep ducking it, but Beck the Bully versus Jamal Charlo. You got Vergil Ortiz versus Jermell Charlo. I don't know about the rest. Oh, Ryan Garcia versus Antoine. Well, no, Antoine Russell got a fight.
Ryan Garcia versus Alexis Rocha. Where is Alexis?
Alexis, ain't he part of DAZN?
He with Golden Boy.
Okay, Ryan Garcia is too.
Right, put them. I want to see them fight them. I don't know what it is about that style. I've been talking about that for a long time.
I want to see put Ryan Garcia in there with Stanionis. Fuck it. Both of them coming off a loss.
Is Stanionis okay? Lord Jesus. Hey Texas, how you doing, King?
Well, matter of fact, I ain't about to say put Ryan in there with Ugas because I remember training days. I remember when I told y'all how Ryan was fucking Ugas up in the damn gym.
Well, Ugas is coming back, so that could be.
That's why I said I wasn't about to do that because I know your Dennis Ugas said he coming back, but Remember when I told y'all Ryan was gonna beat Devin? Remember when I told y'all Ryan was gonna beat the shit out of Devin? Remember I said he's in there beating the shit out of Ugas in training. He was having Danis Ugas as a sparring partner. Remember I told you he beating the shit out of Ugas. I said Devin don't stand a chance. I don't want to see that with not no 16-ounce of headgear. He was doing Ugas dirty with 16s and headgear. What the fuck you think he gonna do with some 8s?
Okay, well, what about Rashidi Ellis? I like how you always cursing at me and getting mad at me, Upper. That's pretty nice.
I'm not cursing at you. No, I was being expressive, but it wasn't to you. It was to the great affinity. All praise to Allah. You feel me?
Thank you. Blair Cobbs. Okay. I like Blair Cobbs. Why is nobody mentioning Blair Cobbs? That's the $1 million. Rashidi Ellis.
Blair just did an interview yesterday too.
That's all he's doing right now, it appears. Every week he's doing an interview.
They ducking Blair Flair.
Well,
they don't want him with the most electrifying person in boxing. Woo! Legacy remains, everything else fades. Salute, King. Motherfucker scared that nigga Blair Flair. Boxing guru, salute.
Well, Blair Cobbs is no longer ranked top 15 in any of the sanctioning bodies.
What? After he done knocked Adrian Broner tooth out?
Nope, he was ranked in WBO. He has been removed. So somebody needs to go over there and where he do them interviews at and ask when is he going to be back in the ring, because they have removed him. But Rashidi Ellis is number 8 in the WBO. Rashidi needs to, I know Rashidi just had a baby too, so maybe he's taking some time off. I think shout out to Rashidi Ellis and his girl. I think they just had a baby, so he probably just taking some time off. Maybe Patty Donovan and Ryan Garcia. Patty Donovan is number 12.
Who the hell? Oh. Patty Donovan, that's the white boy I told you about before, remember?
Yeah, what about Patty Donovan versus Ryan?
He getting stopped.
Speedy, my spoiler.
Patty Donovan good against them Irish folk. He fight a Mexican or a black person, he getting sleep. I'm just being honest.
Hey, Crucial Content. Hey, J.A. Yeah. Blair Cobb's living off them New Jack City royalties. Thank you.
That would be a good fight, Jew. Karen Kukadajian versus Ryan.
That's a really good fight.
And Karen would probably go toe-to-toe with Ryan ass too, because Karen a banger. He just wasn't banging with boots.
Yeah, that is true. But what we think about Vergil Ortiz versus Jermell Charlo?
Oh, I love that. But is Charlo rusty? Can he come back? Just snap back like that? He's been out the ring for almost 2 years. Well, hell, it'll be 2 years before he get in the ring. His last fight was 2023 versus Canelo.
Yeah, well, he is the WBA champion in recess. So, after they done stripped him of everything. So some fighters that we could look at, I really pray they make the Jesus Ramos versus Jermell Charlo, but I don't think that's going to be his first fight back. We could see, what about Jermell Charlo versus Madrimov?
Yeah, that'll get him right. Madrimov is just enough to get the shakes off of you.
Because Madrimov, for some odd reason, he is Madrimov is ranked number 5 after he got hands and feet put on him by Vergil Ortiz. He's still
by his last 3 fights.
Yeah, so maybe. We'll see. 154 is definitely heating up. Shout out to the Charlo brothers, because when they come back, man, it's a party. And I'm liking it. And shout out to Vergil Ortiz, man. He chasing the smoke. He willing to fight everybody. I mean, hell, they lining him up. He getting in the ring and he knocking them down. That's for sure. Hey, Dr. Mark. Salute King. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel and that dude named Dave and Ashley's Corner and 2 Cents Boxing. Ortiz should run it back with Bohachuk. I think so too, J.A. I've been calling for that for a minute. Also, let me see. Last up before we get to this Teo and Devin fiasco, and I could give you guys all the whispers I've heard. Keyshawn Davis, y'all. Keyshawn Davis did an interview. Y'all know it's his fight weekend. And he said that the reason why him and Shakur Stevenson is close, Upper, I swear to God. Upper, I swear to God. Rod Walker, J.A. Dixon, y'all better behave, okay, when I say this. Marcus, y'all better behave. Okay, now Keyshawn Davis said, and Dave, I didn't forget about you in Zulu, that the reason why him and Shakur is close is because his life was turned around and his boxing career escalated when he started training and working with Shakur Stevenson and putting him on the USA Olympics. So it's bigger than boxing with them two. He will never look at Shakur as a rival. He will look at him as a brother because basically Shakur pretty much, it appears, not only saved his life, but really improved his boxing abilities and put him in positions to win. Go ahead.
Them niggas fucking.
Upper, I swear to God, upper echelon. Upper echelon.
I ain't gonna say nothing else, but they fucking.
Upper echelon. They are not.
We seen that Shakur likes to get down in his boxes with no shirts with niggas in the boxing industry in the hotels. I remember the Edward Belanga, and he was on his knees singing in front of Edward's microphone. I remember that. They fucking.
Echelon. Upper. I said don't go there. I swear to God.
Well, look at 2 Cent. He put him in the position.
2 Cents? No.
I bet it was multiple positions. Well, I don't think men can't have multiple positions. I don't think. I don't even want to think about it. Never mind. That's just too much. My brain hurt.
Upper echelon. I swear to God. K-Cam. Hey, World of Animals. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Cam J Network. Hell, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, guys. Y'all don't like boxing. Y'all don't like boxing for real. Y'all don't. Y'all can't. Okay. This is how I feel about it. Okay. They've been talking about this story for years, Upper and Chat, saying that, they've been training for years. They're best friends. That when Keyshawn was at a very low point in his life, it was Shakur Stevenson that did help him. So I feel like I get it, why it's bigger than boxing, that, why they will, it looks like they will never fight. But down the line, as we're getting the Keyshawn, Shakur, and Tank Davis fights out of the way for this summer, what is going to happen? Because Loma is allegedly selling his house in California. We don't know if Loma's going to return. Loma's about to have 2 Mandos lined up. Tank has Lamont Roach, and he has Manny Pacquiao breathing down his neck if Manny can make it past Barrios. Shakur has been getting into it with O'Shaquie Foster. Keyshawn is looking for something with Andy. I mean, there's so much going on. What does that leave them to? Because I don't want them holding up the division with this friendship that they have. Rick,
I guess Shakur got swallowed. That's some crazy shit, though. If they real friends like that, they should make money together. If they fight each other, that'd be big money for each other, right?
Thank you, guys.
Like that shit. I'm just saying that's some soft ass shit right there, okay? Like this nigga had a mental breakdown and everything. He had the crown on Shakur's shoulders. Is that what he's saying? Like.
I can't believe y'all. Hey, Frequent. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Legacy Remains. Break Bread and Break Dave. God damn. I brought this to y'all because I know that there was some back and forth. Well, it was really Keyshawn saying stuff, and people were getting, saying, okay, can we finally get this fight? And it's looking like Keyshawn is doubling down, saying, no, this is bigger than boxing for us.
Shakur done called that nigga. Shakur called that nigga because Keyshawn was on some other shit last week. That nigga said straight up, if you're not BB3, you can get it. Shakur called the nigga, come on, man. You remember the time, man? You remember that time, man, we sat there, we held each other all night. Remember what we talked about? Remember we said it was going to be us versus the world, Key? Come on, Kiki. Don't be like that. Come on, Kiki. It's me, Shanae. Don't do that. You know, we bigger than this. They don't want to see it. Man, this that Dwayne Martin, Will Smith shit. Man, I've seen this shit before. I've seen this shit before. He don't let them come between what we got. This that Roman soldier type shit. The Roman army shit. This is what it is. Key, don't do it like that, man. They see us young, cute, successful black guys. Cause you know we sexy and fly and we cute. Motherfuckers call us sassy, but we not. They just want to see us go against each other because can't nobody else stop us. Let's not let them do that, Key. It's me and you, Will and Dwayne. Martin and Smith. Let's do it. I'm telling you, man. Shakur called that nigga on a late night, start whispering that nigga ear, Key. That's what happened. I'm just saying, he sweet talked that nigga like Terrence Crawford sweet talked Earl out of that goddamn 50-50.
Upper echelon. Upper echelon. What am I gonna do with y'all? I swear to God, this is why I said y'all better not say nothing, and y'all are doing it anyway. Are y'all doing it anyway? No, Picasso. No,
and
Zulu.
just like the chat say,
oh my God.
As soon as that motherfucker wrong, Shakur was like, Kiki, do you love me? Do you love me?
Rick, no. No, y'all. No, Joseph. Upper, stop. Salute to a beautiful queen of rain. I don't know if I said hi to you, queen. No, y'all. No. Nah, Key was jealous of Shakur's friendship with Africa. Frequent, don't bring Africa in this. Don't you do that.
I'm glad somebody said it. I'm not the one that did it. Man, these niggas is weird, man. Y'all need to get married. Man, that nigga Africa ain't like that to me, Kiki. You know it's me and you, Kiki. Kiki, you know it's me and you. I don't give a fuck about that nigga right there. That black crispy ass nigga. That Michael Blackston ass nigga. I don't fuck with him. He's just trying to make you jealous, Kiki. Fuck him. I'm not even gonna let that nigga. I'm not even gonna speak to that nigga no more.
Oh my God.
But Kiki, don't do that. Don't do that, Kiki. We better than that.
No.
We better than that, Kiki.
No, we're not doing this today.
But that shit started. But Key, that shit started when Africa was going back and forth with Shakur for one too many days. And Keyshawn was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. These niggas weird. Why don't y'all go ahead and get married or fight or something? Like, what type of shit is that to say to your homie? Like, why don't you get married? Like, that was some weird ass shit. Like, out of all the things he could have said to Shakur in Africa, why don't y'all just get married and something? That sounded like a hint of motherfucking male jealousy. I'm sorry, but that Kiki.
What if they're just best friends?
Yeah, they best friends, all right.
Oh my God.
You know that. You remember that song, Bill and my man used to go camping and fishing. Oh, the thought never crossed my mind. Bill was a friend, and he was god uncle to my oldest child. See, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my God. So y'all never had a friend of the same sex who have been there for you through thick and thin?
I fought all my friends. Okay. Me and my friends got a knuckle when we buck just to see if we can hold each other down. But shit, me and my friends, we don't hug. We might pow, we dap and shit like that, but we don't do all that emotional shit like that. And if it's for that bad, we're going to get in there. We're going to get it in. Just because we fuck with each other, we're going to get this bread together.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. We're moving on from this because I'm done with y'all. I'm so done with y'all in this chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you, No Fly Zone. Thank you. Thank you, Akilo. Thank you, Frequent. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all actually don't egg them on, y'all. Don't encourage this. All my homies desired only Rick. Oh,
I ain't rubbing off on 2 Cent. You just don't know 2 Cent teach. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Y'all are whoopee. Okay.
But Key, you gotta admit, all this shit started with the Africa shit though, dog. It was Africa, man. He thought that nigga wanted that damn Haitian sensation.
Oh my God. Speaking of sensation, Bam Rodriguez.
And look, Key, I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about it. I'm tired of sparring niggas. Who was that to, Key? Who the only motherfucker that he be sparring with all the time? He sat there and said, y'all niggas weird. Y'all need to get married. I'm tired of sparring niggas. If you not DP3, you can get it. It's only one nigga that he spar all the time. There's only one nigga he spar all the time. That nigga was mad. He seen that friendship. He called him out about it. And he said, we gonna fight. We not sparring no more. And all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Hey, Terrence. Thank you. Thank you, No Fly Zone. Yes, he did slap his mother on Friday the next. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Wilder fouled his friends. Thank you. Okay. Oh, my God. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I'm saying to get married, DL is hell. Thank you. 2 cents. 2 cents, please. Please don't encourage this. Thank you, Rick. Okay. Bam Rodriguez upper. Here's his updated fight. July 19th. So that makes, we got Bam, we got Berlanga and Shakur, and we have Usyk versus Dubois. So we gonna be busy all freaking July 19th. My goodness. So if we have a total of it looks like 5 fights. We got the return of Amari Jones versus Alfredo Blanco. And then we have Arturo Cardenas versus Dominique Crowder. This is for the WBC and WBA continental belts. And then we have the return of Austin Amo Williams, woo, versus Oliha for the IBF middleweight title final eliminator. So and then we have Diego Pacheco versus Trevor McCumbee for the WBO #1 spot as super middleweight. So I will keep all of these cards updated. But July 19th is jam freaking packed. We got 3 fight cards that day, y'all. Have your food ready, your drinks ready, because we gonna be there, okay? But I'm really excited to see Austin Amo Williams. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Amos. Pacheco was next up. I hope so. But you know what? I don't want Pacheco getting. My fear is with this whole Canelo, and shout out to my girl DZ. I don't mean to say this, DZ, but my worry is Canelo is going to be looking at Resendez. And if Pacheco beats Trevor McCumbee, Pacheco, he going to overlook everybody else at 168 to get those 2 fights. So I'm a little nervous. Not to mention, we got Hamza Sherez also calling for a Canelo payday. And he just got to 168. And we also have Christian and Billy. So I'm a little nervous with the Pacheco and Resendez with 168. Resendez is already WBA mandatory. And Pacheco, if he beats McCumbee, would be the WBO mandatory. So Canelo might, Canelo got some options. Do y'all hear me? Hey, Crush the Legend. Canelo has some options, y'all. Why is Iglesias ignored? Another one that's ignored, Rod, but these people are fighting for the Mando spots, and Canelo has options. And not to mention, if Berlanga beats Hamza Sherez, do you know that we could possibly see Canelo versus Berlanga part 2? Because Berlanga has been on his tour for the past year, almost year, asking for that rematch. And he's officially about to put himself in position on July 19th to get a part 2 against Canelo. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all see that? I know, Miss Ty, but we not getting that. He don't want the Mexican monster. But Diego Pacheco, Resendez, and Edgar Berlanga and Sherez are in the running for a payday from Canelo Alvarez. Hold that. Berlanga versus Canelo is another useless rematch no one wants, so I'm sure Turkey will be excited to put it on. Exactly. So this is going to be, I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention with these new ones. Diego Pacheco is officially fighting for the Mando spot for Canelo's WBO belt. Damn. And Berlanga is fighting for the rematch on July 9th. Damn. Oh, my God. Canelo, it must feel good to be Canelo. It must feel so good to be Canelo. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez. But let's get to this Teo and Devin Haney fiasco. It is ghetto, okay? So ghetto. So I'm going to tell y'all the whispers because I'm sure that all of y'all are pretty much caught up First the fight was on, first the fight wasn't on. So I'm going to tell y'all what the whispers I heard, okay? So the other day, before that fight was announced, so here's what I'm hearing. My whisper is hearing that the fight that was announced, that when they announced it the other night, was not supposed to be announced because they knew Teo hadn't signed. And what it's looking like was that this was going to put the pressure on Teo to sign for the fight. Now, I will not sit here and tell y'all that they were not in agreement. But we do know that Teo has said previously that he turned down the Devin Haney fight. Okay, so we knew about that, Sunday or Saturday, that he had turned down the Devin Haney fight. All of a sudden, on Monday night, everything started floating around that the fight was signed and ready to go. Okay, but in all actuality, it was not ready to go. And they are in the background trying to figure out what made them put that notice out that the fight was signed for August 16th. Because Teo had never signed for that fight. Hey, Jeff, I'm not saying that he not ducking. I'm just giving y'all the whispers that I hear because y'all know I'm going to hear it. Hey, sexy Kendra, salute, queen. Okay, so that's what happened. Now, fast forward a few hours later, that's when Devin them came out and said that Teo didn't sign the fight. Then Bill Haney put the email out there saying that they decided to, not take the fight, Teo's them team. So here's my thing. Is Teo a duck for real if the fight was never signed? And somebody put it out there that the fight was signed for August 16th and it was never signed? I guess that's where I'm scratching my head at, because Teo never signed to fight Devin. Teo never signed that fight. Now, he is the duck for turning down, because Teo said out his own mouth over the weekend that it was for $11 million. Now, he is the duck for that, because you just turned down, and I told y'all about the list of the fighters that Teo turned down last year. Teo turned down 7 fighters, including Brian Norman Jr., Myquan Williams, and Tank Davis last year. Okay? He turned down, thank you, GM. He turned down those fighters last year. And then came up, fought who he had fought, and was complaining to Top Rank that he wasn't getting a big payday. Now they're giving you a big payday and you don't want it. So you decide not to fight. But my question is, who put that notice out there that the fight was done, that Teo had signed? So then Teo tells Devin them, he ain't doing it. They send an email. And now here are the other things that I heard as it pertains to these whispers, okay? Now, one of the things that I heard was that it was about money, okay? That it was about money. Another thing, I guess, okay, so the money issue is Turkey offered Teofimo Lopez a set amount for the Bouts fight, okay? Bouts said no. But people thought that Bouts was ducking Teo, and no, Bouts already has a fight lined up that he's training and actively getting ready for. So he was not going to do a replacement with Teo. And he felt like, come on, who is Teo? Teo's not even a 147 fighter. He's on his trajectory to be an undisputed, okay? So that was true. Bouts was like, nah, Bouts didn't take that fight seriously. Not to mention Bouts already is fighting somebody. So, but there was a set amount that Turkey had offered for that fight. So when it came to Devin, Turkey changed the amount. And Teo was upset about that, which he called him a dictator, as we all saw, because he wanted that same amount of money. All right? He could have fought Keyshawn for the same amount. Thank you. They still might. Okay, Akilo, I'm finna get there, because yes, it's not off the table, okay? But Teo was upset at the money that Turkey was offering for that fight. Okay, that's what I heard. That's the whisper. Now let's get down to the negotiated weight. Teo fought at 140 last. Devin fought at 144. Teo stated that we can fight at 145 or 144 catch weight. Devin did agree. That's a fact. So all of this about Devin, Devin was initiating, Teal was initiating. No, it was basically a consensus that they both came up to. Okay. That Teal was willing to put on the extra pounds to fight Devin Haney. So I did hear that. Another thing that was Teal was upset about, he wanted the fight to be in America. He wanted the fight, he was gonna be over there in Riyadh season, in Saudi Arabia. He wasn't down with that, okay, with that fight being in Saudi Arabia, but he obliged and said okay. So those are the whispers I'm hearing. Allegedly Teal had never signed for that fight. He don't know who put that rumor, put the fight out there, then it was retracted or rescinded. There's whispers in Teal's background stating that this is to make Devin look good like the boogeyman, or that he's ducking Teal. Teal was saying that, wait a minute, hold on, before you fought Jose Ramirez, we offered you a fight and you turned it down. I got to dive some more deeper into that. I'm going to bring that information to y'all, because Teal is now saying, his team is now saying that Devin them two were supposed to fight, and that Devin had turned down the Ramirez fight. So I don't know. It's ghetto. Okay. It's ghetto. Nobody wants to fight in front of 300 people. Thank you. Yes, Turkey tries to force fighters to do ish with public pressure. That's what it's looking like. A lot of people, they're saying that fight was never done, and that who put that out there, because Teal had never signed for that fight. Want to fight Bouts at 147. No, the thing is, Jeff, he wanted to fight Bouts. That's a fact. Bouts said no. And the amount that Teal was being offered for the Bouts fight, thank you, GM. The amount that Teal was being offered for the Bouts fight, he was not going to get it with Devin. We heard this before, though. Who remembers Shakur Stevenson? Was not Shakur Stevenson upset at the money that he got paid with Padley, and then turned around and Turkey was going to offer him less for the Zapata fight? And he called him a towel head. Oh, excuse me, a derogatory term. Do we not? So all of this that Teal was doing is the same that Shakur had did. But the thing is, the difference is somebody had put out there that Teal had signed for the fight, and it never went down. It never, you know what I'm saying? Teal did not agree. And he had already said that he did not agree. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Dave. No, I'm not. Sue says, no, Bill, Teal, Devin, and Turkey is all going to be capping until they get in the ring. Exactly. So let's get there. I'm hearing that there's still some open dialogue, communication going on. Okay. Turkey negotiating the opposite way. It looks like that. Upper, I don't know if you heard everything I said. I pray that you do. I pray that you did.
No, I had a damn phone call that came in. I couldn't get off. It was my mother. So
okay. Turkey probably paying them to slander him and then apologize. So basically,
shout out to the Queen Latasha Murphy in the Cash App with the $5 holla. I appreciate you, Queen. I just need one more person to support the grind for the day, and we'll be at our thing for the day. But I appreciate everybody come through, hit the like button, and support. Just one more person supporting the Cash App or PayPal. We get our goal for the day. Yeah, I had to hear no evidence salute. Yeah, I had to answer my mama call real quick. Sorry about that.
Teach says, how do you negotiate by starting off high?
That's how you do it. Like, if you start off high, and then you come to an equal ground.
Right, but Teal was saying that he didn't get the money. That why is you missed it? Teal was saying, Upper, the money that Turkey was offering for the Bouts fight was going to be significantly different for the Devin fight, and he didn't understand. He didn't agree with that.
Yeah, Bouts is a bigger name. Bouts is a unified champion. Devin Haney is Devin fucking Haney. He's trash right now.
Upper echelon.
I'm just saying, he's ass right now. We just seen Ramirez fight. Ain't too many people gonna clamor for a Tio versus Devin, but you can probably get a Tio versus Bouts pay-per-view. I'm just saying. You going against a unified, undefeated champion, and you going for third time lineal, or you going against the nigga we seen Ryan Garcia put the beats on.
Well, hey Kevin. Hey, no evidence, no face, no case. What I'm saying is it's ghetto. Because Tio had never, I get it, you can call Tio a duck. I called him a duck when he turned down the 11 million. But here's the thing, no.
What 11 fucking million?
I know it wasn't 11. That's I still
Key, you can add both of their purses together and times it by 5 and it would equal 11 million.
I know, but Tio put it out there, which he shouldn't have, so now he got to stick with it. But now if he's upset, I kind of get both sides. Like, yes, Tio turned it down, but at the same time, if he never signed for the fight and somebody put it out there that Tio had that agreed to it, then it comes out that he did not agree to the fight and he's pulling away from it. Like, it looked messy. You know what I'm saying? It looked like somebody really intentionally did that. And again, this is putting me back to what Shakur Stevenson went through after the Padley situation. He wanted a certain amount of money from Turkey. Turkey lessened the money, and Shakur called him a derogatory term. And you know what I'm saying? Now he's getting us to pay to fight, and hopefully he's okay with the money that he's getting. So at the end of the day, this just makes Tio. This is a bad publicity hit for Tio. I do believe that he ducked Devin, especially the first time.
I don't think this is a bad look for him because, like, shit, like, nigga, you told me a certain type of money. Make motherfucking boots get in the ring with me then, damn it. Shit, because I want that check that you promised. You know, Tio ain't used to getting no big checks now. Remember, he said he only got 1.5 for the Loma fight now. Tio want that bag. And shout out to my nigga World of Animals in the Cash App for $2 holler. But yeah, like Tio ain't trying to take that. That had to be a significant pay cut. He probably was gonna make about $4 million with boots and probably getting $1 million for Devin, maybe 750,000. He like, fuck that shit. We ain't doing that. That's all I can see that Tio said it ain't worth me going to training camp for.
Also, I would like to send our thoughts and this is gonna be bad, but before we get to Bill Haney, I would like to send my thoughts and prayers out. I'm critical of him. Yes, I am. I'm very suspicious of him. But to Victor Conte. Victor Conte has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, ladies and gentlemen. So my thoughts and prayers are with Victor Conte. I might be critical. I might not agree with some of his tactics, but I don't wish death or ill on anybody. I believe that something happened with this whole Turkey situation. I do believe that that Tio, because he said it out his mouth, he turned down the fight. But I believe that it was more so over money. But I don't believe that the fight was signed, which was announced 2 days ago. I thought it was signed too. I was like, oh, okay, we're going to finally get Devin versus Tio. And then it comes out that he pulled away and he pulled away from something that he never agreed to in the first place. So I think it's some funny business going on. I got to say that. I think they were trying to pressure Tio into signing that fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they was trying to do. Just like they did Shakur, so this is a pay to fight because Shakur really didn't want to take that fight. But they told Shakur, if you don't take this fight right here, you ain't gonna have no more fights nowhere.
Exactly. So then, speaking of Bill Haney, the Haney. So Bill doubled down because Bill is really on his they're chasing greatness. You guys heard, y'all know that Bill Haney is comparing is saying that Devin has superseded Floyd and Sugar Ray and all of them. So he doubled down today and said Devin Haney versus everybody and put out the list. He scratched Tio off as number 1. Okay, so it looks like the Tio and Devin fight is still stalled out. We more than likely won't get it. We'll see. Okay. I think I heard Upper in chat that they were still talks being had. So let's see where it goes. But the list now is number 2, Shakur Stevenson. Number 3, Tank Davis. Number 4, Boots. Number 5, Brian Norman Jr. Number 6, Mario Barrios. Number 7, Keyshawn Davis. Number 8, Rolly. Number 9, Connor Ben. And number 10, Ryan Garcia. Okay. So let's see where this goes. Hopefully Tio agrees to that amount of money. I definitely agree with Upper. You were fighting Boots Ennis, who has his accolades and everything. Of course, that's going to be a bigger money fight than Devin Haney. Not to mention, let's address the monkey in the room, or not the monkey, excuse me. Let's address the elephant in the room, okay? Y'all were fighting on the same day as Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Okay? Y'all were fighting, I'm gonna say that again. Y'all were fighting on the same day of Tank and Lamont Roach Part 2, one of the most anticipated fights of the year. Y'all were not, I mean, come on, can we keep it a buck, y'all? Can we keep it 105? Can we keep it 105? What money was y'all thinking y'all was really gonna make? You feel me? With the pay-per-view and everything, when everybody is going to be on August 16th, Las Vegas, for Tank versus Lamont Roach 2. What really, I mean, let's really think about this. Let's really think about this. And it's already been confirmed O'Shaquie Foster and Cool Boy Seth will be fighting on that undercard. We already knew that. We've been talking about that for months. I've been spilled the beans on that, okay? But come on, Devin and T.O. Y'all really thought that y'all was going to be able to compete with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Part 2?
No. But they was coming on early in the daytime, so, you know, it was going to be a whole good day of boxing. Because, you know, their call was going to start at like 10 a.m.
No, T.O. Turkey was going to try to say T.O. versus Devin has gotten over 32 billion impressions. And
no, he was going to say T.O. and Devin had 1.5 trillion impressions. I'm talking about 1.5 trillion. That's a lot of impressions.
I'm just saying, Jay Grant, like every time Turkey has a fight now, it's
Premier
always
Boxing Crips,
Lord
or
Jesus.
Premier Bloods champions. Hey, so Key, we either Premier Boxing Crip or the Premier Blood champions.
Okay, thank you, Upper. Thank you so much for that. Hi, Soda Black. Good to see you, King. No, what they're saying, 2 cents. Turkey says after each of his fights that this fight had so many hundreds of millions or billions impressions and was like this many times and everything else. But the pay-per-views don't match up because the Canelo and Ryan Garcia's pay-per-view weekend was 260,000 pay-per-views for both events, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around that ballpark, probably less. But I think we can all agree that this was Canelo's lowest pay-per-view in his career.
Shout out to my nigga, the Boxing Novus in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King. And how you been, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute.
You think Victor gonna snitch on everybody on his deathbed?
Yeah, I think Victor gonna make a tell-all book.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Turkey is a deceiver.
Watch, man. He about to be like, he gonna be the super head of the boxing community. That nigga making a tell-all book.
Oh, GM, stop it. That's why he ain't making no money. Yes.
That's what I said, 2 cents. I said that he was gonna do a tell-all book.
T.O. versus Dad would be a good undercard for Tank versus Roach. It would be, but they wanna rumble with the B, huh? They run a rumble with PBC. Now Turkey done already got his face handed to him going against the PBC already. Now he got to stop this. He drafted
Canelo when he did that. He went against Canelo, got his ass whooped. Then he picked up Canelo. He's still taking ass whoopings.
Man, damn. Oh Lord, upper bars, and got beat up by David Benavidez and David Morrell fight card. Ooh,
exactly.
Just straight face
dismemberment, man.
Like Turkey, you gotta stop. You can't, Turkey. Remember when Day said you're not gonna catch me as usual, baby? That's how I feel with Turkey and PBC.
Say what? We say what?
He was like, you're not gonna catch me as usual, baby D. On Friday, on next Friday. That's
you're not gonna catch me as usual. Let's go ahead and chill out right now.
Right.
One of them cookies like you used to get in the county without the wrapper, so you can get to it.
Flyer said, Frequent said, I thought that flopped. Heck, no. David Benavidez and David Morrell? No, it exceeded.
No, it was over 200. It did over 270,000 Frequent, more than what Devin did. Except for when Devin fought Ryan. Well, except for when Devin got his ass whooped. That was Devin's biggest claim to victory right there. 330,000 people saw him get shellacked. And that's 330,000 people that'll never forget him doing the Devin Haney, doing the Devin Haney. Matter of fact, he was doing the Manny Pacquiao.
Now, speaking of, Oscar De La Hoya, of course, had to come in and say his piece. As you all know, Oscar is trying to get Tio over to Golden Boy. And he said Devin Haney is calling Tio a duck. More like Tio is smart not to fight a runner who has less fans than Diddy does. God damn. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oscar.
Man, Oscar, my new favorite nigga in boxing right now. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya.
God,
it's
Oscar.
crazy. It's crazy when you got a nigga like Oscar calling nigga Diddy fans. Good God almighty, Oscar. You that man, dog.
Oscar, what am I going to do with Oscar? Lord Jesus. But how do we feel about with this list? They're still sticking to it. Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Boots. Okay, so now, okay, look, forget the list, because is he going to get all those people? No. But, and that's cap. So, I think we've been dealing with the Haneys enough to know, nah. But one thing I do want to ask you guys, since Devin, now remember, Devin is has his own weight, said 144 to 147. So with that being said, since we can't get Tio, dang, I would love to see Devin versus Andy Hirakawa, but that's Gary's work. Superdale fine point. Dang, all our heavy hitters is already lined. Sandor Martin, damn it. That's who he can go after.
He dropped the belt not to fight that man. So you know he ain't about to fight him for free.
He could fight him again, Upper. Come on now. Turkey can make that happen. Give them the same money that they was gonna give him. Sandor Martin. Give him Sandor.
Man, Devin seen that Tio, do I still got it? Devin ain't messing with that shit.
Okay, Blair. I've been saying that too since we here, Queen. Blair the freaking Flair. I never believed that announcement.
I've been said the motherfuckers ducking Blair though. They don't want to give Blair his motherfucker. They don't want to give Blair his fucking flowers, dog. Like I feel like in shape Blair Cobb give all them niggas a run for they goddamn money for real. Blair actually can fucking fight for real. I know he be full of shit sometimes, but he can actually fight. Before he lost to Alexis Rocha, he was doing his motherfucking thing though.
Another yes, a 31. I definitely Leon D 31. Why won't Dev go to 47 and fight Boots? He got Boots on his list, but he number 6 or 7. So let's see. Boots, it would unalive Blair. Okay, but what about Boots versus Devin? Frequent. I want to see what Frequent say. Hold on, y'all. Frequent. Boots versus Devin. What we doing? Come on. I want to hear it. Yes, T. Orlando. No, we're not gonna give him coke. You ain't right, T. Orlando. Why Devin trying to bring guys up from 135 and 140? Exactly. That's what I said. All of the people on his list is that from 135 to 147 because he has his own weight class. Devin is 147 frequent. He is the number 1 and no WBC. We're not gonna do that. He number 1 in the WBC and number 2 in the WBA frequent. We not gonna do that. Devin versus Boots, frequent. Who you got, frequent? Come on now. Because I swear to God, I got a feeling that Devin and Bill is finna paint Boots out to be a duck. I got a feeling about that. I got a feeling. He just fought there. 144 is technically 147. Anything above 143 is 147, sir. Frequent. And he rehydrated real big at the weigh-in because he turned off the weight machine, the scale. Come on, frequent. Come on, give me something. Give me some frequent. Nah, we got to hold frequent to the fire. You Philly, right? Okay, then. Boots versus Dev frequent. He is number 2 in Boots sanctioning body. What's up? Because he finna paint Boots to be a duck. I guarantee you he will.
You should tell me to go back in the room. Huh?
Who you got, Upper? Boots versus Devin?
That's a fight that never happened. If Bill ain't going there to fight Bernard Hopkins, Devin ain't going to fight Boots, damn it.
Thank you, Upper.
You're welcome, Key. You know we got to keep it real.
My God, today. My God, today. Boots ain't going to fight Devin for the same reason he ain't going to fight T. Anyways, okay, Frequent. I got you, Frequent. I got you, Frequent. T.O. is not even ranked at 147. Let's stop there. If Tank could fight Paul, he could fight Dev. T. Orlando, they're not fighting, King. They're not fighting. But anyway.
T. Orlando's another one of them that wants that fight.
Speaking of fight, Upper, did you see that they fired Coach Thibodeau, Coach Tibbs from the New York Knicks? He was let go yesterday.
So fucking what? I hate the fucking Knicks.
You know what? I want to wish Coach Tibbs his best of his journey, but do not come back to the Bulls. Nope. We don't want you back.
They can use him in Chicago.
No, we already had him. No. Bye, Coach. Go. You know who needs you? Dallas. Go on to Dallas.
Like Jada said in that song. He said, you know, the bull with the nick like Tom Tipper. He say, your niggas is gay and scream diddy up.
Oh my God.
You ain't seen that thing. It was Jadakiss, Cameron, and Mace. The three-headed monster. It was lion, snake, gorilla, or some shit.
That in forever.
Yeah, it came out last year.
I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, they had a little rap. You know, he say, you know, the young bull with the nick like Tom Tipper. You niggas is faggots. You scream diddy up.
Thank you, Upper. Glad Tips is gone from Chicago. Talk to him, Dave. Period.
Don't bring his ass to Indiana. We good without him. We spanked his ass.
Indiana. Go to Indiana.
Why you gonna bring him? We just bopped his ass. We good.
Nah. Go to Indiana. Go anywhere but Chicago. Go to Dallas. Oh, go to the Lakers. The Lakers might need him. Oh shoot! Sorry if A1 is listening. Sorry, because I don't feel like getting cussed out.
Like the Lakers are gonna take Tom Thibodeau.
Oh my God! Daryl said
his ass better go to. He better go to Brooklyn Nets. Damn it!
Daryl said, "Chad, do y'all think a divided coaching corner will affect a fighter?" Yes.
Of course, you need one. It's always when it's more than one motherfucking ship. One captain of the ship. It always go bad. Like in football, they say when you got two quarterbacks, you ain't got no quarterback. But yeah, like I said, Brooklyn Nets, they can't complain. I think they only won like 10 games this year. So, you know, y'all can take Tom Thibodeau.
Stop putting them in Dallas. We got Jason. Put him in Dallas, damn it. Juke said, I could only imagine the outrage if Tank put Fulton and Nick Ball on his hit list. Girl. Look at what they were saying with Inoue. And we know for a fact Inoue come in the ring at 145.
Inoue come in at 150.
Okay, we already know that. And they were saying, oh no, Tank is cherry picking. Tank was like, I wouldn't fight him. Anyway,
that's like, but you know, it's crazy how Jake Paul can call out Tank Davis. But if Deontay Wilder would have called out Canelo Alvarez, people would have been outraged. But that's a smaller weight gap than Tank and Jake Paul. Or Manny Pacquiao fighting at 147 trying to come in and fight Tank. Like, come on, man.
He said, you enticed me, Devin, with those nails in yours. I had to be faithful to my nail. Oh my God, the diddler. Rod log out. Why Tank keep trying to fight small guys? Who? What? Frequent? What are you talking about?
Frequent. You keep saying Tank want to fight small guys. The only small guy he fought was Pitbull. Do you know that Naoya Inoue is bigger than Tank, you idiot? Tank's 5'4", Inoue's 5'5". Inoue rehydrates to 150 pounds. Tank rehydrates to 140 something pounds. See how y'all why does Devin like to fight? Okay, I'm glad you said that. Why does Devin like to fight smaller fight people? Why does Devin like to fight geriatric patrons that can get the damn $7 off on the Golden Corral for the senior special? Why half of Devin's resume won't be alive in 10 years, nigga?
Oh my God.
Come on, man. He fighting motherfuckers that's in hospice. He really hating because Manny Pacquiao didn't pick him.
Oh my God.
And why your breath smell like Haney?
Oh my God.
That's Haney dick and ass.
Thank you, Upper.
Heinous. That's your name, Heinous. That's Heinous dick and ass.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome, best friend.
Hi, Boxy Guru. Hey, Terrell. Devin likes to fight undersized geriatrics while outweighing them by at least 30 pounds.
Facts.
Oh my God.
Even T. Orlando see that was the wrong goddamn argument. Well, I don't know. But he starting to act like motherfucking goddamn. He's starting to act like Bill Haney now, just setting Devin up to get smacked on now.
I know, Jupe, I do it every day, try to just keep everybody in line, and it just works out horribly for me. Oh, God. Okay, Upper. Now, Devin.
Know nothing. I saw nothing. Good job, Dave.
I'm going to set this one up. Look, speaking last up about Devin. So Richard Africa had his workout today. Because y'all know
Devin can fight Africa.
Is Africa on his list?
No, but he on Africa list. Africa, remember him and Africa been having beef about 5 years now.
Africa,
but it's funny. It's funny how he came to 140, but he ain't said shit to Hitchison. And Hitchison told that nigga when he was damn champ at 135, he say, when you come to 140, I'm gonna beat the piss out of you. Devin ain't said shit to that nigga. Man, Devin been trying to walk by with the damn goggles with the nose and everything in the 140 division, not looking at Richardson Hitchens' direction the whole goddamn time. Nigga, he see you. Nigga, he seen you. That's why Bill came to Richardson Hitchens' gym trying to recruit him. Like, look, man, let's sign a deal.
Okay, so Africa, while he was in the ring, he said, this ain't no Devin Haney. And he mimicked him running. So Devin said, mind you, he doing all of this because I effed his B. It's not about boxing. So
who said that?
Devin. Devin is saying that Africa is mad at him because he had relations with his girl.
He probably did yours too, Devin. She was $3.99. I'm just saying. When you take it off boxing, I mean, Devin, your wife and baby mother is a prostitute.
Upper,
so you really, I'm just saying.
Upper.
No, she was on a back page. She was a Taz Angel.
My God.
You can look it up. She was a Taz Angel. That was a high price call girl. You married a woman who slang that yayo, but she didn't have a re-up charge on her yayo. You feel me? She had that straight fish scale.
Upper
she was slinging that.
No disrespect to the queens out there. Upper.
Oh no, it's no disrespect for the queens, but for the ones that selling that fish sale, that's disrespect. Because you're not supposed to disrespect yourself like that. But that girl, she was selling that fish sale. She had fish plates for go. Like my nigga Kello say, all I know is yayo. She had them fish plates. It was a fish fry in that bitch, but he married him. But hell, Richardson clapped back and said, yeah, I bought your wife.
Upper, salute.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Thank you, Marcus.
I'm just saying. His wife like a McDonald's fish fillet. It's for the low. It's for the low and it's got to go. You feel me?
Thank you. Thank you. I am so done. We are done. We are wrapping up, Devin. And see, this is why we can't talk about them because y'all ain't got no sense. Y'all ain't got no sense. Y'all better stop. I do want the Devin versus Tank Africa fight. But I do think that it will be boring. He said
tartar sauce.
Africa said
tartar sauce on her.
Africa said in a follow-up, Devin keeps saying I talk ish because of a female. None of this boxing ish is personal to me. I really just want to show all these ninjas that they really not like that. And I've been effing bad bees before the money. Ask about me. Thank you, Africa. We're done with Devin and Africa. We're done with the Haneys. Talk for the day. I am done with y'all. Okay?
He said, smell like, in the words of the great Kevin Gates, he said, that tuna smell like tartar. I'm going to put you in the water. Engaging how I'm gazing away your hips. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't have went there, but he took it to the female shit. He took it off of boxing. So once you take it off boxing, you open the door for yours too now. I'm just saying.
We are done. We are done with the Haneys talk. I am so done with y'all. I don't know what to do with y'all. I swear to God.
How do you marry Key? How does a woman with a body count over 100 get married?
We don't know what her body count. We are done with this.
She worked a couple years and she was popular.
Okay.
She was popular.
Upper.
All right. I'm done, y'all. I'm getting in trouble. Let me stop. She was smelling like tartar, put her in the water. But peace and bless to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. Catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace and blessings. I'm out.
Thank you guys for coming on today. I really appreciate it. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all were here with us today. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Akilo. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Picasso. Tomorrow I'm going to have the cards because we have about 2 or 3 fight cards coming up for Saturday, including Justice Honey, Fabio Wardley, the Pro Box card with Lester Martinez, if I'm not mistaken. And why can't I think of the other? See, this is what y'all do to me. Okay. Whose fight weekend is it? Keyshawn, Lord Jesus. So we got about 3 cards this weekend. Okay, Lord, this is what y'all do. All right. I'm going to have those cards ready for y'all. Thank you, Dave. I hope y'all have a blessed Wednesday. Shout out to the queens that represented everybody for Juke. Welcome, Queen 2 Cents, Miss Ty, Arena, Ashley's Corner, Miss Joette. Salute to Creole, Rob Walker, Brian. Where was my boy All Things today? I didn't see my boy All Things. A1. Now y'all better lawyer up. Everything that was said here was allegedly. And to folks' knowledge, this was entertainment and should be taken as such. Thank you to Jeff, Frequent, Fresh Baker, GM. He been cussing me out all day in this chat. Zulu, you know what? Just bye, y'all. Tierlando, Marcus, bye. I'm done. Bye.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I